Good morning, everybody. I'm Robert Scheer, and this is your 6 AM Wake Up. I'm recording this on the Friday before Memorial Weekend, and it's going to be a complete washout weekend. And so I'm thinking about this acronym RAIN. And the acronym RAIN is developed as a concept to deal with another concept, a Buddhist concept, that pain and bad circumstances occur, but real suffering occurs when you try to avoid the pain or bad circumstances. So I'm sitting here on this Friday looking out at the rain and realizing that all of the plans that we had for Memorial Weekend are not going to occur, and it's upsetting me, and I'm suffering from it. And we all suffer from different kinds of things, and so I thought this concept of RAIN, which is an acronym, might be useful for everybody. So RAIN stands for, the R stands for recognize, the A stands for allow, the I stands for investigate, and the 4 stands for nurture, or sometimes we think of it as non-identification. So I'm going to walk you through this Buddhist acronym that will help you suffer less. So first, R, recognize. Just notice what's going on inside of you. Pause long enough when you have an emotion to think about, what is that emotion? Am I being anxious? Am I angry? Am I craving? Am I embarrassed? What's actually the emotion going on? Very simple example, like in work, this happens all the time. You shoot off an email, or you send a proposal, or you send a letter, and they don't respond. You don't hear from them. So what do you start thinking? You start thinking things like, well, they didn't like what I said, or they don't like me, or I'm not going to win this account. The A stands for allow. This means don't try to push away those anxieties that they don't like you or they reject the proposal. Just accept it, allow it. It doesn't mean you agree with the feeling of anxiety. It just means that you're not going to fight these emotions. You're going to allow the emotion of worry or anxiety to exist. So this happens to all of us. It's 3 a.m., you wake up and you start spinning. You start thinking about all the things you have to do or your concerns for the next day. The best thing to do is sometimes just allow that to happen. Realize that you're going through a stressful situation, and when you allow it to happen, you may find that you fall back asleep more quickly than trying to fight it. So that's the allow. The I is investigate. Explore the feeling a little bit. This is not like an intellectual exercise. It's more of an emotional inquiry. Where do you feel this in your body, this struggle, this anger or anxiety or worry or stress? Where do you feel it? What's it trying to tell you? What's the message behind it? So, for example, you're, again, at a meeting. I'll use a business setting. You're at a meeting. This happens to me all the time. I'm irritated. Maybe the meeting's running long. Maybe the people aren't making cogent comments. But why is it bothering me so much? So I'm investigating it. Do I feel like I'm losing control? Do I feel like the people that I work with aren't as talented as they should be? Investigate those things. And then finally, the N is nurture. And this step just involves responding to yourself with the right perspective, the right understanding, the right compassion. Instead of being sort of full of this emotion and it becomes your identity, you sort of support it. And so let me give you another example that I think might illustrate it. So you, at work, you've sent out a proposal or you've made a mistake and it doesn't work out. Instead of saying, well, I'm a failure, or you start shooting a second arrow at yourself, you shift towards, I'm human, these things happen, they happen to everybody. So this acronym RAIN, recognize, allow, investigate, nurture, or in some ways you can say accept the emotion, is a good way to sort of minimize the suffering that we all experience. Like I'm experiencing, looking out at the rain on Memorial Weekend, feeling like I'm suffering because I'm not getting to do all the things that I wanted to do. Thanks for listening to my thoughts for the day.